everyone, welcome to Barlates Body Blitz. I'm Linda and I'm just tuning in to wish you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. From me and Minnie, who is not looking at the camera at the moment. Are you going to look at the camera and say hello? Look. She's too busy finding a comfortable position to settle down. It's 30 degrees here in Perth, so not nice and cool and snowy like in the Northern Hemisphere. But Christmas this year is definitely going to be a nice day to get together with friends and family, maybe even head down to the beach for a nice dip, as is so common with us Aussies. And we're just going to keep it safe, keep it cool, and have lots of yummy food. So, speaking of food, have you prepared? Have you planned? In one of my earlier coffee talks, I talked about making some sort of a plan so that you don't blow out completely over the Christmas period. And one of the best ways of doing that is to bring food along to any event, so at least you know you have something healthy to fill up on. Or maybe do an extra workout before or after those luxurious, delicious meals, just so that you don't end up putting on weight and all of your hard work that you've been working towards your goals throughout the rest of the year is undone in a short period of time. Christmas tends to run into New Year's, and so there's usually a week of festivities, especially as I mentioned for me, my birthday's on January the 1st, so there'll be lots of holiday celebrations, birthday celebrations. So I am actually going to be getting some extra workouts in, and I've also increased my workout time by just 10 minutes a day so that I know that I'm going to be in shape when it comes to 2017. And especially here in Australia, being beach season, you don't want to have any extra jiggle after Christmas. But even if you do put on a little bit of weight, there's still hope because there's lots of new workouts coming out in 2017. I'm going to film new series that you can join in with, and hopefully will get you in the best shape of your life for 2017. Do you have any goals for next year? Any New Year's resolutions? I'm not one to make New Year's resolutions as such, but I like to have new guidelines. So if I look at my year and I think about all of the things that I might have wanted to do differently, then I'll try to remember those and maybe implement them in the new year. Nothing too extreme. Definitely don't set yourself up for a fall. A lot of people make New Year's resolutions that are just too stringent, and in the end they can't keep them and they fall off the bandwagon. We all know that gym memberships increase phenomenally in January, and for DVD sales, January is the big month. So obviously people are trying to start off the new year on a good note, eating healthy, getting into an exercise routine, and all those things are great, but don't be too extreme. So you might just want to do some simple things, and this is what I'm going to be focusing on next year. Just simple little things that we all know we should be doing, but setting some practical guidelines in place. So for me, it's drinking more water. I'm terrible with drinking enough water. I drink it all in one go when I think about it, but then throughout the day, if I'm sitting at the computer, editing, doing things like that, I tend to not drink enough. So now I've already started by getting a water bottle and filling it up, and even if I'm at home, I drink from the water bottle, not from a glass. That way I know exactly how much I've had, and I have to refill it at least 3 times. So I'm getting my 2.5, 3 litres of water in, especially being summer, you do need that here in Australia. My second goal for 2017 is to eat smaller portions at night. So we're the traditional family where we end up eating our largest meal in the evening, which, is not that bad as long as you don't eat it too late. And we don't, we eat it relatively early, but I do tend to go overboard with portions. So I'm going to implement a new rule where I have to eat from the smaller bowl. We've got 2 sizes of bowls, one larger one and one smaller one. Now, that doesn't mean I'm going to use the smaller one and heap it over the top. I'm still going to try to keep it semi-level, and hopefully I won't need to go back for seconds. Another trick is to drink a glass of water before dinner, maybe even soda water or sparkling water. That will kind of semi-fill you up. Or eating a salad as an entree, just a green salad or a garden salad. Eating that so you have filled a bit of that hole in the tummy, and then when it comes to eating, your actual meal, hopefully you can eat a bit less. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start eating smaller portions, drinking more water. Now that it's summer, another goal for me is eating more raw food. So I eat a plant-based diet anyway, so I get lots of vegetables, but up until recently when it's gotten warmer, I've been eating a lot of cooked vegetables, which are still great, but they are not as nutritious. So I'm definitely going to start implementing eating more salads, especially, and making really delicious main course salads with lots of ingredients, avocado, even putting some fruit in my salad, sprinkling some seeds on there. So there's many different options for main course salads. So I'm going to try and eat those at least 3 times a week for lunch, even dinner sometimes. And also all of my snacks, I'm going to be eating mainly fresh fruit, which I've kind of already been doing the last month. We have mango season at the moment, so we've got amazing, delicious mangoes, and they're really cheap and they're massive as well. So one mango is more than enough for a satisfying after dinner dessert. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So more water, smaller portions, more salads. So that is all I'm going to focus on right now. I know I could start doing things more drastically, but I've decided that as I'm getting older, I really can't be bothered with drastic, strict diet regimes or exercise regimes. I try to just listen to my body and do whatever is not comfortable, because I do need to get outside my comfort zone, but something that's maintainable. Let's just call it that. So what are your goals? Are you going to drink more water? Are you going to eat smaller portions? Are you going to cut out processed food? Are you going to cut down on your carbs? Maybe increase your protein? There are so many small things that you can do that will definitely increase your results. You don't need to be really strict with it. You don't need to be really stringent with it. You can just make small changes, and all of those small changes will add up to healthy lifestyle choices that you will be able to maintain in the long run. Don't do things that you really hate doing, because eventually you'll fall off the bandwagon. So if you say to yourself, I'm going to do cardio 5 times a week, and you hate cardio, then maybe that's not a good idea, because you're better off doing exercises that you really enjoy, and maybe doing them for a little bit longer, so you're still getting the same calorie burn as if you're doing cardio, and doing something that's a maintainable lifestyle choice. So choose goals that are maintainable. Not short-term, but long-term lifestyle changes. I'd like to thank everyone for subscribing and following me. I'm nearly up to 10,000 subscribers, which is amazing, and I thank you all so much for being supportive, for giving me the thumbs up, for leaving your comments. In 2017, I have a lot planned. I'm going to be filming a lot more, as you obviously have seen. I've got a new studio now. It's a lot easier for me to get behind the camera. Any time of the day, I can just jump into the studio and start filming. So I will be doing more coffee talks, any type of workouts that you really want me to focus on in 2017, just leave me a comment and I'll definitely try and get through those. I have literally got thousands of ideas in my head that I want to get out for you, so I'm going to try and increase the amount of videos that I make as well, and also to increase the variety. So maybe doing some beginner series for those who are just starting out with bar. I'm even planning on filming some workouts with my mum, who is nearly 70, and so I'll be looking at maybe doing something for seniors that they can follow along with, or people with injuries. I've got friends who are teenagers, so maybe there's a teen series coming up. So there's going to be a lot happening, and I really love your input. Please leave me comments, tell me what you like, tell me what you don't like, and help me to make 2017 a really awesome year for my videos, for my YouTube channel, and most importantly for you guys, my YouTube community. Thank you so much for listening. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Have a safe and happy Christmas and New Year, and I will be working out with you very shortly in 2017.